What's up? I figured I would go live for a little bit. This is the first time I've done a horizontal, that's what I should call it, live in a while. Been months, I think. So I'm happy to be here. Hopefully I can get some of you awesome people to stop by and show some support and get involved in the chat. All right. I'm just chilling. It's a beautiful winter day. Yes. What's up, Shawnee Grows? Hello. What's up, Rebecca? Welcome in. Welcome in, folks. I'm happy you're here. It's a beautiful winter day. We got some snow. Actually, I think it was early this morning it started, or whenever, maybe 6, 7, 8 a.m., something like that. Huga Homestead, hello, it's been a while. Welcome in. Shawnee Grows, thumbs up, thumbs like on your way in. Thank you so much for letting people know. Hey, you're not driving. Hello from icy Ohio. DDP, what's up? Welcome in. I'm not driving. I'm chilling today. It's a beautiful day, winter day. We got some snow and it's nice out, and I actually have the day off of work, which is very rare. So I'm just trying to get some stuff done. Winter is fun over here. A little inch of snow plus -30 Fahrenheit tonight in Minnesota. Wow, that is painfully cold. That is super, super cold. Rebecca, hello, if I did not respond to you. Verna from Vase Place. What's up, Verna? Hey, Colin, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in, Verna. Thank you so much for stopping by. Shawnee Gross, thank you for staying active in the chat. Asking everyone, how are you all doing tonight? Hey, DD. Vay is here. You most certainly did respond. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I get caught up in the chat. I try to read the chat. I try to pay attention to what people write. Hey, Shawnee, Rebecca, CB, and DD. Verna saying hello to people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you for staying active in the chat. I believe that does help the chat, the live stream, get pushed out by the algorithm to more people, more potential viewers. I've heard that, I think. I had a big kitchen prep day. Kitchen prep. What are you prepping? Cooking? What are you doing? Prepping for construction? I'm drinking some delicious and I think nutritious bone broth. It's not quite finished, but Colin, are you starting your seedlings yet? Yes. I've started some seedlings, and also our oldest son, he has been doing a lot of gardening. He's been seed starting, transplanting, watering plants. He's been doing a great job. So I have a little like nursery set up for him to do his thing. Got lots of stuff growing. Some stuff is too early, but that's okay. I can just harvest them small. That's fine. If they make it, they make it. If they don't, hey, at least I tried. Hey there, Vase Place, Huga Homestead, Shawnee Goes, Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Good to see you all. Awesome. Thank you for staying active in the chat, DDP. Wonderful to teach self-sufficiency with the children. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree, Verna. It's so important. Sadly, I think a lot of people nowadays, especially younger people, if I were to generalize an age, I would say like 25 and under, a lot of those people are far removed from things I consider to be important life skills, like gardening, for example, cooking, for example, raising livestock. I understand not everybody has had exposure to raising livestock, but gardening, everybody could grow at least a little something pretty much everywhere, urban, suburban, wherever they live. I made banana bread, mini loaves, chocolate chip bars, fudge, chicken bone broth. That's what I'm drinking right here. Cheese tortellini, tomato, beef bake, scalloped potatoes and ham, a burger, bowl of fruit, cheesecake. You have been busy, Shawnee Grows. I've got a couple of chuck roasts in the oven right now. I've got some garlic ready to add to that. I'm going to add some oxtail marrow bones, if I can call them that, and a beef shank that has some marrow. I might not understand everything you wrote, but you're doing a lot of stuff. or did a lot of stuff. Cheese tortellini tomato beef bake. Is that like cheese tortellini with tomatoes and beef together? We were given mystery seeds from a co-op. I'm assuming you mean your child did a germination test in a bag with paper towel. Transfer them to a soil worm casting mix and they're under grow lights. Very cool. I'm assuming you're talking about your child, or my daughter and grandson visited the other day. Daughter saw my large tin on the shelf, grabbed it down to share with her son. That was our medicine tin full of herbs. Awesome. That's great that you, your daughter and your grandson have you to expose them to that stuff, Verna, and teach them, spread the knowledge, pass the knowledge down. I have beef bones in the freezer. I need to get out and make beef bone broth. Looking to try my first attempt at bread making tomorrow. All right, good for you. My oldest child, yes, I asked him, do you think it's food or a flour? He said food. Well, we'll see once its true leaves form. Oh, because you don't know. It's a mystery seed. I gotcha. 9 people in the house. What's up, everybody who's here? To everybody who's here, I see there's 7 likes. I like that. Thank you so much for everybody who hit that. If you have not hit the like, please do that. I'm going to share a buy me a coffee link. It's just something that I'm going to do. Naturally, you folks don't have to show support that way. If anybody wants to, then hey, my wife and I would really appreciate that. But I'm happy you folks are here. If you do that, great. If you don't, I'm happy you're here. Still very thankful. Living my best life at 60. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Living my best life at 60. Welcome in. Hi, Echo. Hey, Echo. Oh, is your name Echo? Living my best life at 60. Is your name Echo? I'm sorry if I, part of my memory, maybe I knew that, so maybe I should say sorry if I forgot. Sometimes I forget names. It's something I struggle with sometimes. YouTube police, welcome in, right, sir. Yes, living is Echo. Okay, cool. Thank you, Berna, for letting me know. Sup, chat. Thank you for saying hello to everyone. YouTube police, that's Gary. He's a great guy. Awesome, awesome. Yes, Echo, nice to meet you. This is great. Connections being made. I like that. Let's grow together, folks. Connect to one another. Hey, if you folks want, drop some links. Make connections. Make it happen. Make it happen. Got Verna, Gary, Rebecca. We've got some moderators here. All right. Awesome. It's nice to thank you so much, everybody staying active in the chat. 13 people here. 10 likes. Woohoo! Let's go. Let's grow. Let's grow together. Let's grow mine and my wife's channel. Let's grow your channels. Let's make connections. Let's help each other out. Hey, it's free to be kind on YouTube. You can help people. You can help their family. You can help them by showing support, connecting to their channel, watching videos, liking, commenting, sharing. Speaking of sharing, first of all, before I talk about sharing, creative redundancy. Hello, Colin. What's up? CR here. Thank you so much, CR. I'm happy you're here. You're awesome. If you folks don't know CR, he's another awesome person. When I say another awesome person, I'm talking about besides the other people that I was talking about, the moderators and whoever else. I have a goal to get 1,500 watch time hours by the end of February. Come on by and catch the replay for some live. Okay, yes, thank you for the reminder. I gotta try to catch a replay. I saw I showed some support by sharing your one of your videos out recently, Shawnee Grows. Yes, say hello to one another. Yes, please drop links so I can become friends. Hey, living my best life at 60. I'm gonna say Echo. That's easier, shorter. Echo. I think you have the right idea. I think that's a great idea to get people to share links so you can show support. I think that's awesome, and hopefully people reciprocate and they show support back. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish, people. Don't be selfish. You shouldn't be selfish in life in general. And here's a little tip for you. If you're selfless and you help other people, they might help you back. And even if they don't, that's what God wants us to do. Help other people. Be kind and help other people. Don't be selfish. You know, one of the best things you can do is to show support to other people. Hopefully they'll connect and show support to you. Gary sharing out links. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. You folks are awesome. You folks are awesome. It's nice to do a, should I call this a horizontal live? I've been doing the verticals while I've been driving lately. Actually, I think I did a vertical when I was not driving recently in the past week or two, whatever. But I've been doing the verticals. Should I call this a horizontal live, or should I just call this a live stream, or a traditional live stream? What do you think, folks? I type faster than I talk. What are you folks up to this winter? Are you folks ready for spring? Who's gardening? Let me know in the chat if you are gardening. Let me know in the chat if you're raising livestock. Let me know in the chat if you have any projects this winter or this spring you have, whether that's construction, whether that could be building stuff, remodeling, whatever. Let me know. I'm curious. Freedom by me, we have freedom by me. Freedom by me, hello compadre. Hello, what's up? What's up? Freedom by me. There's a great guy right there. He's an awesome supporter. I consider him a friend. He's a great guy, very knowledgeable. He's got a successful channel, a growing channel, and he's a great supporter, very kind guy. If you're not connected to Freedom by me, hey, I recommend you do that. Do that. Thanks, brother. I appreciate the kind words. You're welcome, man, and you deserve them because you are awesome. And I was actually, it might have been before you joined the live stream, I was just talking to people about being selfish. I was saying, don't be selfish. Be selfless. Help other people grow. Hopefully they reciprocate. And even if they don't, it's still just, we should be doing kind things and helping one another. It's what the Lord wants us to do. And I was talking to people about being selfless and helping others, at least partially in the context of on YouTube. So speaking of a selfless person, Freedom by me, he's a selfless guy. He shows a lot of support to mine and my wife. My wife and mine and my wife. I say mine and my wife's channel. Shows a lot of support to my wife and I by supporting mine and my wife's channel. Knits vlog. Hello, my friend. Welcome in. What's up? 12 likes. Boom. Let's get this to 15 likes. And then 20. And then 1,000. What do you think? Let's make it half. 13. Boom. Look at that. Hey, listen, I'll be happy with 20 likes by the time I finish this live. I try and share people's videos as much as possible also. In fact, I need to share one of yours. And I should share one of yours. It's been a while since I've shared one of yours. I've shared some of Freedom by me's videos. He's shared some of our videos. He's awesome. Sorry, I'll have a blessed day. Just realized I haven't eaten in a while. Verna, you gotta eat. DDP, I'll be gardening, making gardening content. I will be looking forward to that. I will be looking forward to that. Yeah, DDP, get that gardening content up. I like gardening a lot. My wife likes gardening, and I don't know how much content consumption she does, how many videos she watches, but I definitely watch, and I'll be looking forward to gardening content. 15 people in the house. What's up? Get involved in the chat. Hit that like if you haven't already. Let's grow together, folks. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Goal of 20 likes. If you haven't hit the like, do that. It's free. It's kind. And my wife and I would appreciate that. We'll be growing peppers and tomatoes at least. Oh, peppers and tomatoes. Yeah, that's awesome. Those are popular things. Like people grow peppers and tomatoes. A lot of people who aren't really into gardening that much, they still grow those. Fresh tomatoes, delicious. Fresh peppers, delicious. And way more nutritious than store-bought stuff. I think I'll be gardening again this year. Not sure to what extent. Oh, I might have went backwards. I read about your growing peppers and tomatoes before I read that. 13th like. Thank you, Knits Blog. Thank you so much. Hey, folks, Knits Blog. Show some support. Make connections. If you're not connected to Knits Blog, come on. Let's help each other out. Let's grow. We can make, folks, in this live right here, there's supportive people. Okay? There's supportive people. Here's what I recommend. Hang out in this live. I want you to stay here, all right? Because I want to. This is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get watch hours. Okay, my wife and I are trying to get watch hours for. I'm trying to get watch hours for um, mine and my wife's channel. So after the live, visit these people, watch the full video, long form content, maybe some shorts as well. Watch a full video or videos, like and comment. That is how you really should show support because it's the algorithm recognizes when people are just watching, when they're watching the majority of a video or all of a video. Okay, you could actually hurt someone's the growth of their video by watching a few seconds, liking and throwing a comment or whatever. That's not going to help them. That is signaling to the algorithm that you don't find that content interesting. Even if you don't find the content interesting, maybe you just want to be kind. Play the full video. Help them with watch hours. All right. That's my recommendation or recommendations. DDP, I'm putting in 6 more raised beds. Look at you're making things happen. Happen. I'm behind on the chat. Let me get caught up. I'm upping my 5-gallon bucket garden. All right. Good for you. Might as well make coffee. Make some coffee if you want to, CR. Though I may put most of it on my Homestead channel. I've got to check out your Homestead channel. I wonder if I'm connected to that. Maybe it's just been a while since I've been there. If I'm not, then I would like to do that. Harry, that's YouTube Police. That's the gentleman who has that channel, who owns that channel, runs that channel. Share your link to your Homestead page so I can look at this later and make sure I'm connected. Definitely better for you. Absolutely. Fresh is best. It's more nutritionally dense. Homegrown stuff is more nutritionally dense. And that's scientifically proven. And besides that, fresh food is typically more nutritionally dense. Oh, freezing. Oh, sorry about the lost some service there. So like I was saying, I don't know what you folks caught or didn't catch. Homegrown food is scientifically proven to be more nutritionally dense. I'm talking massively, like for example, like magnesium. You can have multiple times more magnesium in homegrown produce, fruits, vegetables, whatever, than you can in store-bought. So it's more nutritionally dense in general, overall. Second, fresh is best because the fresh food is more nutritious. The older food is, it starts to degrade and it loses some of its nutrition. We're doing a lot in containers lately. Cool. How many are you at? As far as connections, 2,300 as of earlier today, if that's what you're asking about. Oh, watch hours, that is. Oh, like 1,800. we got, you know, we need to get to 3,000 for the first stage of monetization, but I'm trying to make it happen. Well, we're gonna make it happen. I'm just putting in the effort. It's just a matter of when. Oh no, I can't go to channel due to no moderator. You know what? I'm gonna make you a moderator because you're cool. Add as moderator. Knits. I'm gonna make you a moderator so it's easier to go to channels and then make connections. Okay, so you have a bit to go. Watch hours, that is. Yes. But you're ahead of this channel I'm on. Oh, okay. I'm going to share out our mine and my wife's Buy Me a Coffee link. Just like I said earlier, I said something like, you don't have to donate. If you do, my wife and I would really appreciate it. If you don't, I am still thankful that you're here showing support. No donation is required, obviously. I'm happy you're all here. If you donate, I would also appreciate that. How many hours do you need? About a little less than 1,200, 1,100 and change to get to the 3,000. So we're far behind. However, that might be considered far behind. Maybe that's relative. However, I'm going to be doing more lives. I've got the playlist going finally. It took me a day. I've had those up for a few months. And I'm going to be putting out more content and hopefully better content. So we're pushing for it, and hopefully we're going to make it happen realistically within a few months. Oh, Freedom by Me. Thank you so much for writing that. Guys, just click on Triple H's playlist and let it run on your phone when you're not using it. Thank you. That is one of the, apparently, I mean, it makes sense logically, and I've also heard from other content creators, that's one of the best ways to get watch hours. That racks up watch hours fast. Yes. I've already, Rebecca, I'm going back in the chat. Already put Gary's Homestead channel in your chat. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. I will connect, or I might already be connected, but I'm going to make sure I'm connected if I'm not. And if I'm already connected, I'm going to watch. If I'm not connected, I'm going to connect and watch because I want to do that. Because Gary is awesome and I want to show Gary support. Typically, I use my computer at home. I have four monitors. You can use different devices with different IP addresses and let them play on your. I'm not familiar with the difference between IP addresses. I assume every device has a different IP address. That might not be correct. I'm not very knowledgeable at all when it comes to that type of stuff. It's like computers, laptops, smartphones, whatever. If you don't have it on the top tab, it doesn't count. I'm not sure what you mean by top tab. I did the same when I was trying to get my watch hours up too. It just eats up your bandwidth. I have a couple playlists running at home as I type. I love helping new channels grow. I will run you on my TV. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you and your wife have your own cell phones, turn off the Wi-Fi and let it run. We just got Wi-Fi recently within the past month or so. We have unlimited data on our phones. I have played our playlist in the past from whatever. I'm not going to say too much. I don't know. Who knows? Algorithm could be listening. But we have recruited some help, or tried to. I'm not sure who actually helped us as far as family, maybe friends. I think we reached out to family and friends on Facebook, text message, however. And yeah, we've been trying to watch them. I just use different devices. I'm saying if you have it playing on a back tab, it won't count towards watch hours. Oh, okay, like in a tab that's not actually open, like on the screen. Maybe that's what you mean. Community I am in tends to try and help other folks. Just make sure all the devices aren't on the same IP. I don't know if they would be on the same IP or not. That I'm not familiar with. I hope I did not miss anything in the chat. 15 people or more. Man, there's 2 people hanging out per account. I don't know. All right. Thank you to everybody who's here. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And thank you for all the thumbs ups. Likes. Not sure how to say that still. Just making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat, or trying not to miss anything in the chat. CR, comment randomly. Well, I'm talking about different channels, playlists that we about me, just one playlist person per 45 days. That's why I said turn off the Wi-Fi so your phones aren't on the same IP. Okay, at YouTube, please. Yeah. Okay, I think I get it at least partially. So if we're on the same Wi-Fi, then it's like a shared IP at that point. It's not just based on the device. Not sure how that works, but this is definitely interesting. I like learning about this stuff. I agree, though, not everybody knows about that, different IP addresses. Yeah. I definitely like learning about this stuff. Like everything in life, there's so much to learn. Being a content creator, there's so much to it. There's so much information, sometimes conflicting information. Obviously, that means some of it's going to be incorrect, some of it's going to be correct. But I don't want to have my own stuff running anyhow. My stuff isn't that good. I don't typically run my own stuff most of the time. Occasionally, yeah, I've run my stuff. I assume my wife has. We've had my mom try to help out with that. But yeah, if anybody could help us out with the watch hours, wife and I would really appreciate that. I feel like in a few months of grinding and steadily doing live streams, like 2 to 4 times a week. These live streams I think will be great. I like this. I don't know if it's just having the computer in front of me. The verticals are cool too. I think I like both of them. But yeah, if I can stay steady with the live streams, hopefully more people will watch our playlists. And I'm just going to keep focusing on content. I'm slowly but surely, I think, getting better at editing, production, whatever, having more polished videos. I think that's hopefully going to help. And sometimes it's just, I mean, you folks might know this. Certain videos just blow up. I mean, certain content, certain things you might throw up and they get 40, 50 views, whatever, 100 views. Other ones get 1,000 plus views or thousands of views. So there's a lot that goes into that. I assume, but I want to make great content. I want people to enjoy it. I want to help people and give some value, entertainment value, educational value, both, and hopefully that does it in a real, just natural, organic way. And the more, if we get monetized, even a little bit of money will help our family so much. And then maybe that will help us financially so we can put more time into YouTube. Right now, we just kind of do what we can, when we can, and when we want to. You have a master playlist. I don't know about a master playlist. Is that would that be like every video, Rebecca? I might have missed some stuff. This stuff is OG. I hope I didn't miss much. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, and if I did, hopefully I didn't miss much. I think the only thing special about me is the friends I have here on YouTube. That's great to be humble. Great to be humble and kind. However, beware. I'm not saying you are, but beware of pseudo humility, false humility. That's a form of lying. If you're good at something, own up to it. If you like who you are, own it. If you think you're a good person, a kind person, say it. I respect brutal honesty. Some people go out of their way to just be like, I'm just totally selfless and benevolent, and some people even like talk negatively about monetizing channels, like I don't do it for that and this and that. That's like fine. If that's not their goal, that's fine. But to like shame people who want to make money for putting in time and effort and sharing value, educational and / or entertainment, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in shaming people. I think it's great. If people want to make money on YouTube, I think it's awesome. I think they should, because it takes time to produce content. Everyone has their own goals, but that's what I think. And I have zero shame about trying to make money on YouTube. Zero shame. Freedom by Me, I made a product review list. It's like 199 videos and counting. It takes like 12 hours to run. Gary connected to Freedom by Me. Awesome. And it wrote as well. I'm assuming Freedom by Me connected to Gary. When I say Gary, folks, I'm talking about the gentleman who owns and runs the YouTube police account, or runs that account, however to say that. To buy more seeds, right, and sprout our interest more. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Hey, listen, man. I mean, I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle as long as people are not being immoral. Contrary to what a lot of people say, and I should be careful how, because I want to get into certain topics here. A lot of people think that to get ahead in life, you have to be some like greedy, parasitic in nature kind of person and just abuse people and take advantage of people. That's absolutely not true. Do certain people do those things? Absolutely. That's not the only way to get ahead. You can absolutely get ahead by being honest, caring about people, being selfless, and doing the quote unquote right thing. I'm a great person, but I suck as a YouTuber. I'm actually be pretty and humble as they come, but I suck as a YouTuber. I'm too scatterbrained. I chase squirrels quite often. I am Gary. YouTube is Gary. Well, Gary is the person who runs, owns, whatever. The account YouTube Police. I accidentally exited the tab. Okay, brother, gotta run. Good chatting with you. Hey, thank you so much, Freedom by Me. Have an awesome day. Stay safe. Stay prepped. God bless you and your family, Freedom by Me. But I already had this tab pulled up with this channel. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. It's my channel. Yes. Yes. I think I'm connected to that and the YouTube Police. I think I'm connected to both. I'm not sure which channels I stop by. I'm sure support what I do. I was just on one of your channels recently in the past week or so, showing some support. I do appreciate your connecting. Make connections, folks. Share some links, drop some links, and make some connections. Let's grow together. Let's help each other out. So what up? I'm doing bedtime routine. Be back later. Okay, all good, Shawnee Gross. Thank you for staying active in the chat by writing that. Do your thing. Might go live tonight. Okay. If I'm awake, I'll try to stop by. I'll try to make a mental note. Woo, to stop by. Yeah, if you folks are up and about, stop by Shawnee Grows later. Show her some support. Help her with her watch hours. 6 people here. 6 or more people. Some of you folks might be watching, have more than one person watching from one account. I don't know. I had the goal of 20 likes. I think the first goal might have been 15. Let's make the 15 happen. It says 10 now. Yeah, it says 10 now, as far as 10 people or more here. Okay, hang on. I'll fix that. Shawnee is a YouTube live stream veteran. That's cool. Yeah, Shawnee Gross, she's been a great supporter. I connected to her recently, maybe in the past month or so. I'd say somewhat recent. And I've shown her support. She has shown my wife and I support. And I'm very thankful for all the support from Shawnee Gross. See, folks, a lot of people, they might just throw thank you, that word out there, those words rather. And I'm not trying to knock anybody, but they might not really mean it. It just might be a formality, a pleasantry, whatever. Might be trying to use good manners and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's something they say without thinking about. I'm thankful. I really appreciate it. It makes me very happy when people show support. I love my family with all my heart. I love God first and foremost with all my heart. After God, as far as priority, I love my family with all my heart. And anyone who helps my family, I am emotionally moved by that in a very positive way, and I really appreciate it. Appreciation, yes. Have an attitude of gratitude is one of the most important things to try to do in life. Truly, as simple as that sounds, if you have an attitude of gratitude, thank the Lord always, nonstop, incessantly. If you have an attitude of gratitude and you're thankful to God, and also after, as far as priority, thanking God, you just feel thankful and or are thinking that you're thankful, your perspective is ideal, because when your life could be is how it is, not could be, is how it is. Have you folks ever had your life is what it is, so you're living one day and in the same day you're completely miserable, and another points you're super happy? Well, your life probably didn't change much. It's your perspective. Your life is still great. You're still blessed, but your perspective changed. We all get caught up in negativity, and negativity begets negativity. Positivity begets positivity. Get locked in with being thankful. It's so important. You can really change your whole day just by being thankful. I got it up a few, over 15 anyhow, but still need 3 for 20. Thank you so much. We still need 3 likes. That's right, we need 3 likes. Let's get 20. Let's get 20. Come on, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Reroute negativity into something positive, for sure. For sure. I do that. I do that again, for those of you who know me, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to say almost always or always. And I say almost always just in case, but I really try to be honest always. I think, without getting too philosophical and too much into whatever, sociology and whatever, motivational science, if that's a thing, I think it's absolutely possible and arguably awesome to use negativity to fuel your positivity. Like, haters in my life, oh, they make me so motivated. I know some people say oh, you shouldn't focus on that and you shouldn't focus on that. It works for me. It all has always worked. I have so many people I want to prove wrong. So many people I want to be wildly successful, because I just want to show them. I want to show them that they were incorrect. And not that it matters. I don't lose sleep over it. I don't dwell on it. Oh, but I'm looking forward so much to showing those people that that family and I made it, that we're successful. We're already successful. We're already more blessed. I mean, I know I'm more blessed than we deserve, and I think my wife believes the same. Our son's 7 and 2 years old. I don't know if they understand that yet, but they're very thankful They're sweet boys. And yeah, always be checking your perspective for sure. I tend to play devil's advocate. I'm not sure. I know what that means, but I'm not sure what context how that applies to what I'm saying. I just might not understand what you meant by that. But sure, view both sides. Absolutely. And part of viewing both sides is being self-reflective and being honest with yourself. Like if you get critique, a lot of people just get defensive. Maybe that person is saying something or some things that's absolutely true, and you should humble yourself to accept it and be better. However, I'm going to say something straight up. There's a lot of idiots out there. I'm just going to be me and speak how I want to speak. There's a lot of very stupid people out there. So be careful who you take advice from. Now, there's a difference between education, knowledge, intelligence, and wisdom. They're all different. See, a lot of people don't even have the knowledge as far as the understand the denotation of those things. A lot of people don't even understand that because they don't have the knowledge to know. Wisdom, knowledge, education, and intelligence. They're different things. There are people that are they're uneducated, but they're profoundly insightful. There are people who don't really have much life wisdom, but they're super knowledgeable. They have a lot of information. Okay. There are people who are intelligent, the way they process information, the way they remember, the way they can execute, the way they apply information. That's intelligence or part of intelligence. All different things. Be careful who you listen to. The whole thing like lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. That's kind of true. And I've gotten caught up in life getting really like upset and mad even with other people, what they think, say, and or say about me. I don't know if they think about what they say about me, how they treat me. And really, sometimes I check myself and go, well, that person's an idiot. They don't have anywhere near the life wisdom that I have. They haven't been through anything near. This is from what I know. I don't know for sure, but my observations, my inference skills, my social intelligence, whatever. That might be the where I've landed, what I've decided. They could know way less about a certain topic, like the restaurant industry, for example, gardening, whatever it is. So why should I let that person? Why should I let a 350-pound slob? I'm just going to be real Colin, okay, myself. Why should I let a 350-pound slob tell me about health and wellness? They might have the knowledge, but I'm not going to respect their use of that knowledge. They lack self-discipline. I can look at them, and no matter what, this sounds mean, we have feelings. It's a fact that they lack self-discipline. They wouldn't have gotten that way if they were more disciplined. So I don't respect people like that when it comes to that. They might be able to teach me about computers. They're able to teach me about gardening. I'm not going to take health and wellness, fitness, workout advice. They might have the knowledge, but unless that they're teaching them weightlifting, for example, unless they picked up the weights and they've executed that training methodology, why am I going to listen to them? When they look like they've never lifted a dumbbell in their life. They can have all the knowledge they want, but experience is what you get when you apply the knowledge, and that's what I want. Knowledge with experience, with wisdom. Common sense is not common any longer. I agree. Don't forget skill. Skill is a practical application of knowledge. Yes, I wasn't talking about skill, though. I was talking about just the cerebral things. But yes, skill is important also. Lots of people think they're sheep and wolves. They forget about the sheepdogs. Yes. There's nothing inherently bad about a wolf unless a wolf is doing something bad. A wolf chasing its dinner, trying to eat, nothing bad about that. We're all trying to eat out here. Let's be realistic. Think rather than thing. I don't know what you mean. My fingers don't always do what I tell them. Oh, you're correcting something. Think there are sheep. Oh, I think I got that. I got you. I'm a little catching up on chat. That's dealing with the practical application of that knowledge. Experience. Yes. So I was thinking about gardening when I said that about practical application of knowledge. Yes, a lot of people can have knowledge, but unless they've done it, they can read all the books in the world and have a professor teach them about gardening. They've never gotten their hands dirty, never planted a seed, never transplanted, never grafted, never did whatever. taken cuttings, tried the root cuttings, whatever. Um, Beware of listening to their opinion. You can listen to their knowledge, and at that point, when people are giving you information, don't accept everything you hear. I believe there's such a thing as a healthy amount of skepticism and perhaps cynicism. That word might apply as well. That doesn't mean you should go through life not believing anybody and just like being closed minded. No, but everything people like people give me advice about YouTube. All right, I absolutely will pay attention to what they say. Does not mean that I'm going to take it and run with it as if it's true. Because I can go to someone else who is a way more successful content creator, and they could say something like the opposite or very different. You hear something a few times from people you respect that are knowledgeable, apply that knowledge, try to retain that knowledge, and then apply it. Now, success is not indicative of that person being knowledgeable because their person might be super knowledgeable. Like, quite frankly, I think I do know a lot about YouTube. There's my channel side, not my channel. When I say my channel, it is my channel, it's my wife's channel, it's our channel. But I'm calling it mine, whatever. It's mine, it's hers, it's ours. Our channel does not reflect the knowledge. But if we had more time, we put more energy into it, and we wanted to edit more, come up with better production, I guarantee, I'm gonna use that word strongly. I'm gonna commit to that word. I guarantee our channel will be much larger. So people might look at our channel and say, oh, they don't know what they're doing. We know exactly what we're doing. We're doing what we can do and what we want to do. I work a 13, 14, 15-hour day, and then not even including whatever else I might be doing. I work a, I don't know, 10 to 12-hour day, then whatever else I do. If I don't feel like polishing a video and editing, not a priority in my life. It doesn't mean that I don't have the knowledge. So it's nuanced. It's nuanced. We're bombarded with information. Just like the person who's 350 pounds. They might be very knowledgeable and know a lot about health and wellness. I'm not taking that away from them. They might be super knowledgeable. But I can tell they lack the self-discipline. They might lack the experience. And it's difficult to tell the experience because there's little tips and maybe, I don't know why I use the word tricks. That might be, I don't know, maybe a negative word, but there's tips that come with the experience. Little things like how to hold dumbbells or whatever that person might be missing if they don't have the experience. Editing is only part of the equation. I agree. Proper application takes a lot of time. I think I do as well. Not that I'm good at the application of it. Don't believe anything people say and only half of what you see. I think I get that, and I think I do agree. But I do believe what people say, just not necessarily immediately. Some people maybe immediately because they've built trust and rapport, and I already respect their knowledge in a certain field. But even then, I'm definitely going to put it through my own intellectual filter and apply my own logic and my own reasoning, my own knowledge to it and see if I think it's correct. I might also get a second opinion, a third opinion. The energy you give in the video matters too. Absolutely. Skibbity toilet. All right. So that person is writing nonsense. So we'll let them stay here for a moment and see what they do, how they behave or not based on what they write. Book smarts compared to street smarts. Yes, they're different things. I'll tell you right now, there are a lot of people who are supercilious. That's a word, by the way. That means condescending. And actually, I learned this from an English teacher back in junior, maybe it was high school, perhaps. I don't know, junior high, high school, whenever. Cilia, they're like finger-like projections that are on cells. So your eyebrows, I believe, they're like kind of like cilia. So supercilious, raising your cilia, raising your eyebrows to people, looking down on people. There are a lot of educated people who have a lot of knowledge, who are full-blown idiots. Don't get into it. Nowadays, there's almost like an idolization, which I don't believe in idolizing any human being at all. That's evil, that's sinful, that's satanic. Now, people think because they have certain credentials, letters after their name, certain degrees, that they're automatically intelligent. When self-education, which is what has happened forever in human history, is more impressive. That means that person has the intrinsic motivation to research on their own and pick up knowledge, learn. Now, a lot of people, they work through what's called rote memorization, ROTE. I've known people who are full blown idiots as far as lacking intelligence who get master's degrees. Why? They can study, they can remember things, regurgitate, take the test, then they might even forget it. So they might not even be knowledgeable. They might actually be highly educated and not even have the knowledge. They might not even retain the knowledge. So just because people want to act like they're an authority because they have education, be careful. There's a lot of doctors out there who are full-blown idiots, and I stand on that strongly. Like doctors, for example, a small percentage, like less than 5%, I believe this is a statistic, less than 5% of their education has anything to do with diet and nutrition, which is ridiculous because Hippocrates said, let food be thy medicine, let medicine be thy food, in whatever order. They take the Hippocratic oath. So they're not even focusing on the basics, like what people eat, if they're sleeping, if they're living life in a basic healthy way or healthy ways. I'm not going to respect their opinion when they just have input, output, prescription. I'm just keeping it real right now. I mean, so apply the knowledge and skills. Yes, yes. If you have knowledge and you don't apply it, and you have skills and you don't use it, that's sad because you should apply the knowledge. You should use your skills. You can help other people. You can help your family. You can help other people. You can help yourselves. So yeah, just be careful about like so-called authority figures based on education. They don't have a monopoly on intelligence. You also can read the same medical journals, get the same books online, whatever it is. Reminds me of the old skit, when keeping it real goes horribly wrong. I have a vague memory of that. I might look that up after this live stream. I do have a vague memory of that. I'm gonna check it out. Sorry, I just hopped on my mind. That's all right. I try to learn new things as often as I can. Good for you. Good for you. Some people think because they're at a certain age that they think they know it all, which is ridiculous. Nobody knows it all. Obviously, only the Lord knows it all. Only He is omnipotent. Only He is omniscient, rather, as far as knowing it all. Omnipotent, all powerful, all capable of doing anything. Omnipresent, He's everywhere. Okay? Know-it-alls. I like confident people. I like people like, yeah, I know this. I'm confident. I've been doing this for 30 years, whatever it is. I've learned this, that. I respect that. I don't like when people like have false humility and they're like, they've been roofing for 30 years, commercial, residential. They've owned companies, run crews. They've done it all. They pioneered new roofing techniques, whatever. And then you ask them if they know anything about roofing. They're like, not really. Because they want to look good and they want to be like self-righteous, like they're humble. I don't like that. Own it. If you know something, own it. It's Dave Chappelle. Oh, okay, I think that I might have vaguely remembered that. In gaming terms, you know the best moves, but do you know when to use them or not use them? Absolutely, application, timing, which is a part of application. So yeah, just be careful, folks, and don't let people put you down if you don't have the education they have. Does not mean they're more intelligent. Does not mean they're more knowledgeable. Does not mean they're more wise. And remember, like I said before, intelligence, education, wisdom, and knowledge, they're different things. If you're not familiar with the differences, read up on them. Look at the definitions. Anyone can paraphrase. I'm not sure what you mean there. I mean, yeah, people can paraphrase anything. I'm not sure what you mean there, CR. So just be careful. Don't let people put you down. I mean, people should be respectful and not put people down anyways. But the second somebody starts thinking that they're better than me because they have a degree or whatever, hey, they might really think that. But when it comes to certain things, like for example, diet, supplementation, nutrition, wellness, exercise methodology, whatever, I will take my many, many, many years of many, 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 many hours of study myself, different sources, resources, and my application, and like being a personal trainer and being a martial arts instructor, being immersed in physical culture most of my life. I'm going to be inclined to be very careful about what information I take, and I'm not going to accept that they're more knowledgeable and or intelligent and more wise than me when it comes to those topics. Anyone can like mimic, for sure. Absolutely. Hear something, say something. That's what a lot of people are really good. Parrots. People do that with politics too. Whatever CNN tells them, blah 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 blah. They use the same words. They don't even make it their own. They don't even necessarily paraphrase. They can sometimes they just copy and paste, or not really copy and paste, but they just regurgitate the same words what their professors told them. Fox News, CNN, whatever. So don't let people put you down if you're less educated than they are in the formal sense. Now you're not self-education is education. You read something in a classroom, you have somebody tell you, or you read it yourself. Or it's not in the classroom and you have an expert talk to you about gardening or farming or soil microbiology, whatever it is. Still learning. Education is education. It doesn't have to be formal education to be education. So people put you down because they have more formal education than you. The world of academia. Demia, I think it's demia. Don't put up with that. Don't put up with that. And arguably it's because they have low self-esteem or insecurities and they feel the need to be, like I said before, supercilious. They feel the need to posture. Makes them feel good about the thousands or tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of debt they put themselves in to chase that education. And then they were probably indoctrinated or brainwashed to a certain degree, or a person or people tried to indoctrinate them or brainwash them. Highly likely, rather, that it's highly likely if they went to a higher learning center, quoting because I don't know if it necessarily is higher learning. If you went to a college and university, any higher learning center, it's highly likely that a person or people at least tried to brainwash them or indoctrinate them with some radical politics, misinformation, whatever. It reminded me of Good Will Hunting. I know it's just a movie, but interesting nonetheless. Matt Damon, I think. I vaguely remember that movie. Yeah, you never know. Show people respect. I just posted a whole thing on Facebook, like maybe it was yesterday or maybe it was in the AM early today, about how you should show people respect and not just contour or adjust the level of respect you give a person based on what you find out about them. Sure, assess people, their oculesics, their eye movements, their kinesics, their body movements, body language, the words they say, how they deliver those words. There's a lot. And then your inference skills, your brain is doing this at least sometimes passively or subconscious, sometimes passive, sometimes subconsciously. Maybe just passive, maybe subconscious, but you're assessing people. That's normal human nature. Don't think you know everything about a person. I find it remarkable how people suddenly show me more respect when they find out that I trained in martial arts, that I was or that I was an instructor, and or that I have a black belt or second degree black belt, whatever they find out. All of a sudden, they're more respectful and they're more kind. Why does it take them the possibility of knowing that I could beat them into a bloody pulp for them to give me respect when they should have just respected me, knowing that they don't know everything about me? If we can just get you to speak with a redneck accent, just thinking out loud. Sorry, I chase squirrels. Well, I tell you what, I can do that anytime you want. And for real, I mean, I've been doing this a long time. And there's plenty of people think that they're better or more educated than you because they went to university or college. It don't matter. You can teach yourselves. You got a smartphone. You can read anything you want, look up anything you want. College curriculum is available online. You don't need to go to school. Teach yourselves. Next, Colin will say he can do a kick up. Is it kick up when you go on your back and you kick up and stand up? Because I have done that probably within the past few years or so, and I think I probably could still do it. Thanks. I won't ask again. Sounds Appalachian. Hey man, I'm just having fun. I've got different accents in my brain, and it depends on what I'm thinking of at the time. CR, yeah, I am too. I'm not understanding some of this. I might not be understanding some of this, but it's all good. Rebecca, good night, everyone. I'm very tired. Good night, Rebecca. Thank you so much for hanging out. You're awesome. I really appreciate your support. Connect to Rebecca, folks. She's she's a good person. As far as what I know about her from YouTube, she's very supportive, very kind. CUA, CUA yarn. Maybe maybe you meant to do a see ya yarn. Gotcha, gotcha. Sometimes I don't know like what the shorthand stuff, what it means, or whatever. She's the third person in my life when I started having guests. Yes, Rebecca is really kind of supportive on YouTube. Autocorrect. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I'm actually going to finish this up. I'm going to try to do some cooking. Hopefully, finish watching a movie. Actually, we're watching the Homestead movie. So far, highly recommend it. Hopefully, I can finish watching the Homestead movie with my wife and our two sons. Eat dinner at some point. I'm going to finish cooking at some point. So we obviously have to do that. I've got to do that before we eat. So I'm going to get going. Hey, Gary, you're awesome. Thank you so much. CR, you're awesome. Thank you so much. You folks have a great night. Thank you for the support. You folks were awesome as far as staying active in the chat today. So thank you for that. CR writes, take care and proactive. Yes, I do try to stay proactive. I'll try to take care. Thank you for those kind words. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. You're an awesome guy. From what I know, when I say that, I say just based on YouTube, but I think people, if they're being kind on YouTube and stuff like that, it shows something about them. And I think they're probably kind in the non-YouTube world as well. All right, take care, everybody. Be safe. Let me try to remember how to end this. End stream. Boom.